Hi, everybody. This is Bill with NotaryCoach.com. Today we are delivering, finally, it's a little late in the day. It's about 7:20 at night, but we're finally delivering the weekly MOREcast follow-up video from the MOREcast email that went out on February 5th. So today is February 12th, 2018, and I just want to follow up on some of the information that I shared with you last week, some of the goals that we set as an organization, and how we did, what we're doing, and what may have shifted. It has been a very long week and a lot has happened. So there's been lots of shifts and all kinds of stuff happening. So there's a lot to share here. So we'll just dive right in here. Number one lesson that I told you about in the email on the 5th is that I'm still susceptible to my own bullshit. And I think most of us are in one regard, in one way or the other. And what I mean by that is that we have old patterns of behavior and thinking that will creep up on us when we're vulnerable. And sometimes that's when we're feeling exhausted or overwhelmed, or maybe when we get triggered by something in our past, some negative feedback, somebody's angry, somebody's sad, somebody dies, who knows what it could be. The thing is that's never going to go away. You're always going to have that susceptibility at some point, and it's important to be able to recognize it, honor it for what it is, and then let it go. And your ability to bounce back from that is a key ingredient to your success. So let it happen, and don't fall into the cycle of judgment. Don't go all the way down the rabbit hole. Don't go all the way backwards. You might be taking 10 steps forwards and slide back 3 steps. You don't want to just continue to slide all the way down. Stop yourself, check in with yourself, regroup, reconnect, ground yourself, whatever that might look like for you. If you don't know what that looks like for you, that's a place to start exploring, because you're always going to have these types of setbacks. But it's important just to keep moving forward no matter what, because that's the key to everything. Guys, I shared with you last week that our signing schedule was pretty crazy for the beginning of the month. It is continuing. Today was insane. It was about an 11-hour signing day today, and so all in all, it was pretty great. I'm looking forward to another great week. We've got lots of purchases, lots of refinances still scheduled pretty early in the month, so things are going pretty strong as far as that goes. I mentioned in the email that the refinance business for one of my escrow officers was being transferred to another branch. That has not yet happened, so I still have that business occurring right now, so I'm super excited about that. I told you this is the second or third time I've mentioned that I'm reading the High Performance Habits by Brendon Burchard. This book is a game changer, guys. This is not a speed read. This is not something that you just read and put away. I literally started reading this in Hawaii back in October. And I did read through it, thinking I got it. And now I'm literally like on section 1, just trying to apply all the very specific steps that there are for improving performance. And performance has a lot of different definitions, guys, but what this is really all about creating your dream life and habits that are going to help sustain that and get you there. So again, it's highly recommended. I've also got the audiobook, so I've listened to it probably 6 times, and I'm still picking up little kernels of information that I missed on all those other times. And the key to this is to actually put the stuff into practice every single day. I'm going to start sharing that. You're actually going to start seeing that, I think, integrated into my daily routine and even into my business, because it's that profound. It's really good stuff. So again, I highly recommend it. I'll put a link to the book if it's on the Amazon right below. I think you can get a discounted copy through Brendon.com, because the author is Brendon Burchard. I think he might give a deal or have a course that goes along with it as well. One of the things, the key takeaways that I'm getting from this, though, is the energy that you need to take on an endeavor, any major endeavor or project. As mobile notaries and signing agents, for many of you, you're just starting this. It's new for you. So maybe you have a full-time job, you have a family, you have all that stuff going on too. So maintaining your levels of energy to make sure that you can still put the time in to building your business so you can get that dream life that you're hoping for is absolutely critical, guys. And the energy has a lot to do, of course, with physical exercise. It has a lot to do with nutrition and the food that you put into your body, of course, but it also has to do with one of the practical tips he talks about is transitions. Transitioning from one person or one project, one activity to another, being able to refresh and get that. And I've actually started implementing that between signings, and it has helped me tremendously. Signings make sense for me. I'm doing, anywhere from 6 to 12 of these things a day. And if I can somehow, if without this, my brain is absolutely mush. In really after 12 or 13 signings a day, it's mush anyway. But this practice of almost refreshing and rejuvenating has changed a lot just in the last 6 weeks of implementation. So I highly recommend you might take a look at that and see how you might apply it to your exact life or business. The stuff I'm loving this week, this was actually awesome. I'm I'm not the type of guy that thinks about fashion and cologne and lotions and stuff like that. It never occurs to me. In fact, I just finished up 2 bottles of cologne, and I have absolutely no idea where they came from. But to go out and buy another bottle of cologne, I just was blown away by how much they are, $80 to $150 for a bottle of cologne. And I don't always know what they smell like. I buy everything on Amazon. So I go to Amazon, I don't know what I like. So I was a little overwhelmed, and I just kind of threw it out the window. And then all of a sudden, of course, the miracle of target marketing on Facebook, I got this advertisement for Scentbird. And it's a subscription product where you can jump on for $14.95 a month, I think it is, and you can pre-order a new monthly delivery. They send you this little dispenser, and every month you get a refresher scent, whatever it might be, and then you just pop it open and give yourself a squirt. This is absolutely perfect for me in my particular situation, and it might be for you too as a mobile notary. You can get cologne or perfume, ladies, so it works both directions. And when you're in the car, when you're driving all the time, you're in different appointments, especially like I'm in Phoenix, right? It's 120 degrees sometimes. By the end of the day, you're hot and sweaty. Who knows what you smell like? You're probably used to it and you don't know. This I'm excited about, because even now when it's pretty moderate temperatures, giving myself a refresher a couple times a day is really nice, and it fits right in my bag and doesn't take up a whole lot of space. I have a link on this, guys. They actually have an affiliate program too, so you can actually generate some revenue for yourself or your business by even talking about it. Now, they'll also give you 25% off your first order, so I'm going to include a link for that down below. So check it out if it's something that you're interested in. Now, that brings me right to what I really want to talk about and I'm excited about is the quotes that speak to me today and what this might mean for your business as a mobile notary and signing agent. Number 1, the quote comes from Warren Buffett. It says, "Never depend on a single income. Make investment to create a second source." I say, or a third source, fourth, and so on. My goal, I really want to have 10 different revenue streams coming in through my business, so I'm not completely reliant on one. So what's exciting about this business as a mobile notary and signing agent is that possibilities are absolutely endless on that. So you do have affiliate programs like what Scentbird offers. You have commission programs like the send out cards that I use to send gratitude cards and thank you cards out to customers and clients. They offer a commission program on that too, so you can generate revenue that way. You can have different aspects of your business. Maybe you can do fingerprinting, and that's an extra revenue source that way. Then you have the general notary work. Maybe you have the signing agents. Maybe you have purchase, refi, builders, resale, that type of business. Maybe you've got a particular real estate company that you're working with. So you're generating money that way. There's also so many other things. Maybe you're an officiant and you can do weddings for people. There's so many possibilities. It's not going to be for everybody, but if your goal is not to have to work for somebody else, if your goal is to own a business and control your own time and get that flexible schedule with the unlimited income, with legitimate businesses, it's important to really think this stuff through. So in fact, we just had an amazing webinar on Saturday. We had Dalton Kreis in. He went through creating value and what that might mean. And we're going to take that and expand that a little bit in tomorrow morning's office hours that I do for the Sign and Thrive Notary students. We do that at 7 a.m. on Tuesdays. But tomorrow we're going to talk about the service add-ons that you can put onto this business. And we're just going to kind of mind dump everything into one place and have hopefully lots of participation in that. We'll get lots of ideas. You can pick and choose and create your own by combining and copying things. It's going to be a real interesting call. So I hope that if you're part of the Sign and Thrive group, you can be a part of that. The objectives for the week. I was going to release the application for Sign and Thrive students to become signers. That is at least written. It's not released yet, but it will be released soon. We were going to start sending the phase 1 emails to the escrow officers. However, we ran into a significant snag that is going to bump that to March. So probably mid-March at that. So instead, what we're doing, we're putting the escrow officer marketing campaign on hold for at least a month. In the meantime, what we're going to do is we're going to focus on SEO for the Notary Coach website and select target market cities. So we're actually going to use our friend at Green Monkey Marketing, boost that website and start generating results from that for general notary work as well as signing agent work. So we're going to be able to share those results with you. And as part of that, we have released just this week, it's 1 week only until February 19th, a special website promotion to get an optimized website for free. It's a $750 value if you purchase the hosting plan from Green Monkey Marketing. So you get a great website for like $360. Plus, he created some amazing commercials, notary commercials that are going to be customized to your business, guys, for like $100 if you take advantage of that offer. That is in the emails that will accompany this and of course the general emails that I send out all the time. If you're not part of that, just go to notarycoach.com and click on the training tab and you can add your email to the list. Major steps on making lots of progress on the goals and mind mapping the next chapter of the book. There's so many chapters, so much content. So that's just an ongoing, continuous thing, and it's going. Guys, I know this is a long video. Thank you for hanging in there. If you have any questions or comments on this, feel free to post it on there. Thank you so much, and I'll send out the next MOREcast for today, hopefully shortly. Thanks, guys.